Artificial intelligence. Yeah, I know, some of you probably felt your soul leave your body the second those two words hit the screen. I don't usually make videos about the industry's latest attempts to ruin everything, but Nvidia's DLSS 5 showcase actually managed to get a reaction out of me. Not a big one, mostly just a long, tired sigh, but a reaction nonetheless. On January 6, 2026, Nvidia revealed DLSS 5. They call it the next leap forward, the holy grail of rendering, and then they showed us the footage.
What the hell is even that?
The reception has been, let's call it unenthusiastic. People are reacting to this the way you'd react to finding out your favorite restaurant replaced its chef with a microwave. It makes sense though. What we're looking at here is basically an AI slop filter. It just smooths everything out until the entire game looks like a wet bar of soap. If the goal was to take a handcrafted world and turn it into a generic AI mobile ad, mission accomplished. Grace looks like she's about to sell me some AI OnlyFans porn or rope me into a crypto scam like Hawk Evil Coin or some shit like that. The funny part is that even developers seem confused. Most studios are looking at this thing and backing away slowly, except of course the one and only Ubisoft. At this point, I'm pretty sure Ubisoft treats public backlash like a daily humiliation ritual. They just needed to feel alive. It's almost impressive how they can see their stocks in free fall and say, yeah, we can make it worse. They saw a tool that turns games into visual soup and signed up immediately. It saves them money by selling consumers absolute dog shit, passing it through a slop filter, and laying off half the art team. Ubisoft will probably charge you $20 extra for the DLSS 5 Ultra Bullshit Edition. So why are they doing this? The obvious answer is that saying AI in an earnings call makes investors' brains turn off and have a collective orgasm. But there's something else happening here. This feels like a way to normalize AI-generated visuals and AI art in gaming. We've seen this exact conditioning before with short-form content. Initially, TikTok emerged, and the general public expressed intense disgust. Then they just kept feeding us the same slop until we stopped fighting it. Now you sit on your couch, open an app, and 2 hours vanish while you stare at a stolen podcast clip with Subway Surfers gameplay running underneath it. That was the softening up period. Now we're in the final stage of brain rot. The shorts ecosystem is a fully automated wasteland. Humans aren't even involved anymore. It's software writing scripts about nothing, read by a robot voice over AI-generated sludge. There's a video of someone cutting soap on the bottom half of the screen just to keep your lizard brain occupied. It's a dead internet simulation, total lack of creativity, and people consume it like good little consumers. They scroll through 50 of these AI fever dreams in a row and don't even blink. Their brains have been rewired to accept digital slop as entertainment. The bar was lowered so slowly that nobody noticed it hit the floor. Now they're doing the exact same thing to your games. AI is bad at making assets. It messes up the shapes. Usually you'd notice, but if you break the camera on purpose, the mistakes go away. Think about it. AI-generated art usually looks a bit off. It struggles with detail and consistency. But if you layer a universal AI filter over everything, those mistakes just disappear. You don't have to pay the artists or even make the AI better. You just have to make the player's standards lower, and slowly we'll get used to it. Low-quality assets with a wet, shiny filter. Once our eyes are adjusted to the crap, they can start swapping out real assets for AI-generated ones, and nobody will even notice. They're basically just training us to accept lower quality so they can save a buck on actual artists. Games are special because someone actually decided how the characters should look or how that light should hit a wall. But if everything passes through the same AI blender, that soul just evaporates. It's profits over passion. Once people settle for good enough, the demand for great disappears. So enjoy the details while you can. Enjoy the artistic vision of the artist. Appreciate the little imperfections, because if Nvidia has their way, the future of gaming is going to look a lot like a very expensive AI filter. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this turns out to be another optional feature that developers use responsibly. Maybe studios continue prioritizing real craftsmanship over shortcuts. But the direction is hard to ignore, because once the industry realizes it can save money by lowering standards, it rarely turns back. We've already seen it happen in other parts of entertainment. Games were one of the last places where artistic vision still mattered, where someone carefully designed every environment, every character, every moment. But if everything starts running through the same AI pipeline, those differences begin to disappear. Everything becomes smoother, shinier, and strangely lifeless. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one.